Hi, good evening, everybody. Good evening and welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Thursday and it's 8 p.m. and we are live. We are here. Welcome. If you can see me and you can hear me, please let me see your comments in the comment section. You know how we do this every Thursday by 8 p.m. We are here and we are live. Thank you so much for being here. If you can see me and you can hear me, please let's see your comments in the comment section. Let's get this show on the road. It's Thursday. It's the Advanced Lounge Weekly live webinar. We are here and we are live as usual on Thursdays by 8 p.m. We are here and we are doing this. Thank you so much for always being here. When we come live and you are here, you sure make this worth the while. So thank you so much for being here. I am always super excited to be here with you guys on Thursday by 8 p.m. And we're here. Yes, I can see you. Thank you for joining in. You're right on time. Welcome. Please let me see your comments in the comment section. Let me know that you can see me and that you can hear me loud and clear. Thank you so much for being here. Well, it's Thursday and it's 8 p.m. and this is the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Lounge community. Thank you so much for being here. This is a learning session, as you all know. Or if you are joining us for the very first time, please let's see your comments in the comment section so that we can give you a very, very special Advanced Lounge welcome. Yes, thank you so much. Hi, Tochi. I see you. Welcome to Thursday live webinar. Thank you so much for being here. Well, the Advanced Lounge, these webinars are brought to you from by the Advanced Lounge, and the Advanced Lounge is a haven for people who are just learning and growing and just evolving into more superior versions of themselves. We do understand that the change that we desire to see, the change that we want to see in our situation, in our nation, in our communities, that change must start with us. That change must start with us. And so the focus is on the individual. The focus in the Advanced Lounge is on the individual. That's why we are here. We are learning just to equip ourselves, for the journey. Because indeed, personal development, personal growth is a journey. And by this webinars is just one of the ways by which you are able to equip ourselves, with the needed knowledge and for the journey ahead of us. So tonight we are coming your way again live in the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar, and I'm excited to be with you guys tonight. If you can see me, please leave a comment. Let me see who is there, who can hear me, who is watching me, who is hearing me. Let me see. And I hope that you are here with your learning learning posture, because this is just a learning series. This is just a learning session where we get to learn and equip ourselves for our journey. And my name is Tracy Akbera. I'm a personal success coach. I'm the anchor and the I'm the anchor and the founder of the Advanced Lounge community. My job is to show you the possibilities that exist and to show you how to get from where you are to where you want to be. I'm here to tell you that the vision, the successes, the your plans, your goals, aspirations, they are all very valid, and it's not only possible for way to get to where you want to, it's actually predictable, as in there are things that you can do that you can begin to see the results, the actual tangible results that you want to see. And so my job is to help you, to see the possibilities that exist for you. And I tell you, the possibilities are limitless, they are boundless. You can be so much more than you currently are. And that is with due regard to whoever you are and whatever levels you have attained. I'm here to tell you that there are higher levels, there are greater ground, there are more territories for you to take. But you need to begin to invest in yourself and to grow and to evolve into that person that is able to enter into those heights and into those realms. So thank you so much for being here tonight. Something very, very interesting that I've been pondering over, and I thought, okay, let's share. We're looking at the gift of solitude. we're looking at the gift of solitude. So our world, we all know there's so much noise everywhere. You just need to get on social media, just stay there for 1 hour, you will be bombarded with all kinds of information. There's so much noise, there's so much distractions, online, offline, there's so much pressure everywhere. And then we want to talk about something that maybe we even go against, will be at variance to the environment, the society that we live in. We're going to be looking at solitude. Solitude is that state of being alone, where you just choose to spend time on your own. That state of being alone, in having in quietude, being alone by yourself. And because we're in a world where there is so much noise, there's so much this, there's always one thing or the other. Have you not noticed? There is always one thing. If it's not this, is that. There is always something online that is dragging people's attention, that is pulling people's comments, that is dragging people's attention. There's so much going on. And in the midst of that, where I'm here to tell you that solitude can be a real gift to somebody, on to you, on your personal growth journey. It's a powerful tool that we can begin to utilize, and that is what we are going to explore in tonight's webinar. How we can begin to explore, how we can begin to unpack this tool and use it to our advantage as a real gift on our journey of personal development, where we'll explore the idea of having that intentional time alone. So solitude is not, somebody is not putting you on a timeout. You know how we do with children. When somebody is, you say naughty corner, or no, somebody is not giving you a timeout or telling you to go to a naughty corner. No, it's actually something that is intentional, that you design by yourself, that you will get into by yourself, to enable you, to help you on your personal growth journey. So how can we now harness the gift? How can we begin to look at solitude as a gift, as a real gift, especially in the world that we live in, where there is so much always going around? So, in this webinar, you will discover how solitude can help you to strengthen your sense of purpose, to clarify your values, and to equip you to be able to handle life's challenges very well, with resilience and with confidence. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Who's ready? Please let me see your comments in the comment section. Let me see some fire emojis. Let me see some drum rolls. Let me see some any emoji at all that is going to be, that depicts your energy tonight, because tonight is going to be very interesting. um Put on your learning apparel, get your notes, get your books, get your writing materials, and then let's do this together. We are going to be learning. The things that you will hear us say, it's not things that you go anywhere, and begin to know. It's things that are relevant for your journey. We don't just talk about anything. We bring the relevant things, that will help you. The real things, real issues. The real issues are things that we unpack in these webinars, that will help you to begin to make actual and tangible movement forward. Thank you, guys. I see you. Yes, Kuma says, ready to go. Yeah, ready to go. Linda, I see you. Linda is just dancing. I feel you. Yes, even me, I feel like dancing. So let's go and get this show on the road. So we're looking at, don't forget what we're looking at. We're looking at solitude as a gift, the gift of solitude, and how it's a pathway. It's a road to our journey of personal growth, where personal development is for everybody. Is for everyone, no matter your level or your current situation or circumstance. Personal development just means person. You are the person in the personal development. So you are focusing on yourself, to improve yourself, to make yourself more valuable, to make yourself, so that you can increase your contribution to anywhere that you find yourself. So by the time you are equipping yourself, you are making yourself more valuable, then you can be able to function and contribute that value better in every area of your life, whether it's in your workplace, whether it's in your family, your home, your parenting, in your community, your nation, your church. Everywhere that you find yourself, you are able to contribute better. Why? Because you have taken the time to invest in yourself, to equip yourself, so that you are able to bring that contribution to be anywhere that you find yourself. So how can the gift of solitude help us on that journey. So that's what we're looking at tonight. So first of all, you need to understand that solitude is not punishment. Nobody's giving you a timeout. Nobody is telling you go to the naughty corner. Solitude is a state of being alone. And one very key thing you must remember is that you are the one that will choose to spend time with yourself. Many people are unable to spend time by themselves. So you hear things like, I'm bored. Oh, what am I going to do? Oh, I have all this time. Or what am I going to do with it? Many of us are so stimulated. When I say stimulated, there's always one thing or the other, whether it's something, whether we're online or we are watching something on Netflix, or the TV is on, the laptop is there. Many of us, there's always so much going on. But this in this in this session, you get to understand that you have to program some specific times where you intentionally pull back by yourself to say that, okay, let's come back and then dwell in that time of some real quiet where you don't have all those distractions, whether it's people, whether it's gadgets, whatever. You're able to pull back and enter into a space to spend time all by yourself. And what are you doing? This pullback is not that, no, you just pull back and be looking at the stars. No, 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 no. There is an intention. You set intentions for your times of solitude, where you are reflecting, where you are just you are able to reflect on yourself, discover yourself. And it's not loneliness. There is a difference between solitude and loneliness, because loneliness is typically an unwelcome feeling when you feel like you are in isolation. Loneliness is like you're under punishment. Nobody actually wants to be associated with you, or nobody wants to be with you. So you're just there on your own because nobody wants to be with you. So that's the difference between solitude and loneliness. So solitude is not loneliness. So you are not taking times of solitude because nobody wants to talk to me, or nobody wants to have anything to do with me, or no. Actually, you are taking an intentional step back to be able to stay on your own, but for a purpose. It's for a reason. So solitude is purposeful and is a fulfilling experience because it will allow you to be able to reconnect with yourself, to gain clarity. So it's a time to be able to step back from distractions, social interactions, and external influences, so that you can begin to explore yourself. I like to say that the thing God made us and equipped us. God actually put so much in us, but many times we focus so much on the external, what's in our environment, that we forget that we are equipped with just so much inside of us. So times of solitude will allow you to be able to get back into yourself and begin to explore yourself, explore your thoughts, explore your goals, explore your values. And you are able to, in those times, to foster a very deep understanding, a very deep awareness of yourself. So that is solitude. So why many times many people misunderstand what solitude is. They are misunderstanding it and thinking that it's loneliness. We have already said that solitude is not loneliness. Help me write in the comment section. Solitude is not loneliness. Solitude is not lonely. Many people will naturally think that, or naturally equate one with the other, but solitude is not loneliness. Let me write in the comment section. Solitude is not loneliness. At least in the first 5 minutes of speaking, you have already begun to discern that solitude is not loneliness. One very key thing you must understand is that solitude, you are the one that is taking that intentional step to say, wait, I need to stay with me. I need to stay with me. And the reason you set intentions for staying with you, because you want to understand, you want to explore yourself, you want to explore your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and all that, ultimately to help you to be a better version of yourself, so that you're able to set some things, understand some things, gain clarity about some things, and everything is about you. I like to say that you are the most important piece on your journey. You are the most important piece on your journey. But guess what? Many people don't don't like to spend time with themselves. Many people don't enjoy their own company. You have to be able to enjoy your own company on your journey of personal growth. Remember, the person in that personal is you. You are the most important piece. So it's okay to give so many things attention, but always remember that attention, some of that attention, you must intentionally direct it to yourself. And the reason this is important is not selfishness. The reason this is important is because you are the one. When I say you are the most important piece, yes, there are many pieces to your life. There are many aspects to your life. You have work, you have the family, you have the church, or the social groups, or the town hall groups, and all that. And if you look in your life, there is one denominator in all these things that I've mentioned, whether it's family, whether it's your job, whether it's in parenting, whether it's in marriage, whether it's in this or in that. There is just one denominator, and that denominator is you. The denominator in your life journey cannot be me, and you cannot be the denominator in my own life journey. So you are the constant denominator in your life journey. So you must pay attention. You must give attention. This is not selfishness. It's in order for you to be able to extend, to be able to contribute better. When you focus on yourself and you equip yourself, then you are able to better bring a better value and contribution to the spaces that you operate. And so this is why it's very, very important. So solitude and loneliness are not the same. Solitude is intentional time. You are setting intentional time. You are the one deciding, oh, so I, Tracy, I decide that today, Thursday, by 10 p.m., I'm going to have some alone time. Or today, Thursday, by so time, I'm going to have some alone time. And when I'm alone, this is what I'm just trying to do, away, no gadget, no phone, just me and maybe a notebook. I'm just here, I'm relaxed. That you prepare, and it's intentional. It's not because, oh, nobody wants to be with you. Remember, very, very key, we must understand that difference between solitude and loneliness. So underscore the word purposeful. Solitude is purposeful, and there is a reason for it. Solitude is not punishment, and you must understand that solitude is also not a permanent state. Let's not, there's an extreme to it. There are some people that will now say they don't need people. No, I want to be on my own. Okay, no, so not because Coach Tracy said solitude is a gift, you now say, no, I don't need people. People are this, people are that. No, we need people. So solitude is not a punishment, and at the same time it's not a permanent state. It's not that you will now be no, you don't, I don't need people, I'm a lone ranger. No, 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 no. God that made us as relational beings. That's why he made us, created us, and placed us in families and in homes. So we cannot say that you don't need people, or you want to be, no, that don't take don't, that's the extreme. So understand that solitude is purposeful, is for a season, and is not a punishment, and it is not permanent. So it's not something that you forever and ever be on your own, that you are saying you are practicing solitude. No, no. Solitude is a intentional pocket of time that you set aside intentionally to be able to achieve a particular purpose. So you set intentions for it. Remember, it allows you to reflect, gives you time for self-reflection, and you are able to have that mental clarity. And there is so much. Your mind, the human mind, is a huge tool and a huge resource. And many times we don't allow ourselves to unpack the mind as a tool on our personal growth journey. But when you begin to take moments of time, or times of solitude, when you begin to create those times, then you are able to really explore your mind and bring out things in your mind. The mind is a powerful tool, and the only way you are able to effectively engage your mind as a tool to help you on your journey is when you are in moments of solitude. So it's very, very key. Solitude helps you in self-reflection, helps you in to get that mental clarity. So solitude. So who is going to take some time alone? Who is going to take some time alone from now? Create that time alone. Yes, Shima says solitude is not loneliness. Tochi says Solitude is not loneliness. Great. Linda says solitude is intentional time. Absolutely. We are doing this, and we are doing this intentionally. And it's just safe to say that everything on our personal growth journey must be intentional. There are so many people that just go around doing things, just anything goes. No, a person who is on their personal growth journey, who is on their personal development journey, must pay attention. You must be mindful. You must be mindful. Many times people are just going about, and I like to say the way Darren Hardy says in the compound effect, sleepwalking. People are sleepwalking through life, but a person who is on a journey of growth must pay attention. You must be mindful. If not, you will not be able to make the best out of the situations, out of the circumstances, that you find yourself. So why is solitude so essential? Why is it important, for us to take those moments of solitude on our personal growth journey? So they provide an opportunity for us to grow stronger. So when you are in a place where there are no distractions, then you can think clearly. That's why I say you'll be able to engage your mind. Your mind is such a huge resource, a huge tool. So without a distraction, whether it's phone distraction, whether it's people distraction, whether it's distractions in your environment, I think there was a webinar that we spoke about the different types of distractions. You want to find that webinar and go through it. It would really help you. So whether it's people distraction or distraction in your environment or distractions or notifications on your phone, you remove all those distractions, and what it helps you is that it helps you to focus. You are able to think clearly about what you are about, what your life is about, and you're able to find some direction. Also, you are able to discover. Self-discovery is it's a big deal. It's a big deal on your personal growth journey, because remember, the person in the personal, that's you. But many people don't even know themselves. You are able to say what you are capable of doing, what you are not capable of doing, what goes down well with you. Anything. No, 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 not anything. You need to understand, you need to know yourself to the point of knowing what goes and what does not go, what is okay and what is not okay. No, right off the bat. There are things, because we are unable to understand ourselves, we just, even decisions, we just take decisions, we just take actions, or even inactions. There are things that we should do that we are not doing because we don't understand who we really are. But getting into that time of solitude will help you through the process of self-discovery, and you are able to just your true and authentic self is able to emerge when the noise just quiets down. We have a tool in the advanced line on our seller store. It's called the self-discovery workbook. I highly recommend that to everybody. It contains 100 questions, journal prompts and exercises that you can do to help you to know yourself. So it's something that you will sit and you will be going through. It's a workbook. So a workbook is not something that you are reading, it's something that you're actually working out. But what it does is that it helps you to have a better understanding of yourself. So you want to go to our seller store, you will find a lot of resources for your personal development on our seller store. Please take advantage of that. It would help you a lot. And self-discovery, very key, because we need to know who we are and who we are about. There are many people don't know, they don't know so much about themselves. And what is even more worrisome is that you are not making any moves to know. We are not asking you to study somebody else. We are asking you about yourself. So know yourself. You need to understand yourself. Who are you? We'll get into that and down in the session. So self-discovery is very key, and that self-discovery, it can only be possible or can only be effective when you get into moments where you draw back, you draw away from all the noise, you draw away from all the distractions, and you're able to focus on yourself, because you are the one that truly matters. When I say you are the most important piece, I know what I'm talking about. When we say you are the most important piece, you need to understand that you are. And how do you treat something that is important? Give it time, give it attention, give yourself time, give yourself some attention, give yourself some priority, make yourself priority. I know many times, is that selflessness, it's good, but you must understand that loving yourself or giving yourself that attention, time, and priority, it's a way of loving yourself as well. So as you love others, and you should love others, very important, you should love others, but as you do that, you want to be careful to ensure that you are also putting some of that time, affection, priority on yourself as well. As another thing solitude does, is that solitude builds confidence. Solitude builds confidence. You if you want to develop that inner strength that you can face any situation without intimidation, you will cook yourself, in quotes, during moments of solitude. You are able to focus on yourself, and then you begin to see that true strength, begin to come from within. It's not, I know, there is a place where other people validate you, whether it's your spouse, your parents, a boss in the office, or just sometimes we need that external validation to keep us going, but the most important form of validation is the one that will come from within. And so times in solitude where you're able to build that inner strength that comes from within, and confidence, that confidence is very, 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 it's very, very key for a person. That confidence to be able to stand, that confidence to be able to just be rest assured in who you are and in what you are doing. Just that confidence, be able to stand firm in your convictions, in what you are doing per time. It doesn't matter what people are doing. You understand that as for me, and as at this time, this is what I should be doing. There is this confidence, there is this quiet confidence that comes when you know who you are and what you are about. It doesn't matter what is going on, you will remain unfazed by it. And that comes from the place of knowing who you are, and that comes from the place of harnessing the solitude to be to able to draw that strength, from within. Talking about confidence in the boot camp, which is a 12-week program of the advanced launch communities, and it's one of the expressions of the advanced launch community, our 12-week accountability bootcamp. We call it the Be More accountability bootcamp, just because you can be more. And so in that bootcamp, we take the participants through a structure and a system that has the support to enable them grow intentionally through a process. We believe that as you are transformed and as you evolve into a more superior version of yourself, you are able to attract certain things by the very nature of who you are. Through that process of growth and transformation, you are able to enter into different realms of success, that and handle things better, whether it's challenges, situations and circumstances. So we take the boot campers through that process where there is a curriculum. There is a curriculum that they go through, and you will literally catch yourself growing, because things that you have never done before. And I was just talking about confidence, and I was thinking, one of the boot campers was telling me that, Coach Tracy, I didn't know. In fact, it's a common thing for me to hear in the boot camp. I didn't know this thing about myself. Even last week, one of the boot campers in the current cohort, she chatted with me, was like, I didn't know I was capable of this. I didn't know I had this in me. But being in that process, being in that system where you are not only learning from the instructors, you are learning from other people in the boot camp, you are learning from yourself, you are learning from classes, you are learning from books, you are discovering yourself, you are extending yourself. You will find yourself growing, you will find your focus sharper, you will find that you are more focused, you understand where you are going, understand what you need to do to get to where you are going. So I highly recommend the boot camp for everyone. If you can hear me, the next cohort of the boot camp starts in January. There's a cohort currently going, and of course admissions have closed into this cohort, but you can prepare and join the next cohort. We start that on 6th of January 2025. So secure your spot, prepare to get into that cohort and start your year on a high. You will find yourself going through a structure. Many times that helps us, because even research has shown that when you are in an accountability system, you are able to meet your goals quicker and faster, because you are in a system that enables you. You can do it on your own, But when you are in a system that there are other people, it will help you to get to where you want to go to faster and better, and you will see better results. So I encourage you to get in there. You will find that there are so many things that you are capable of that you didn't know. But when you are in a system that has structure, those things will draw them out. And the boot campers always tell me, oh, coach, the things that we do, they make us to think. Yes, you have to think. You have to create those times where you create those pockets of solitude, those times when you are able to sit on your own, you are able to go deep into yourself, and you are able to pull out everything that you know that has already been deposited inside of you. So I highly recommend this. The details of the boot camp are scrolling on the screen. You can take advantage of that, book a slot, book a slot and prepare for January the 6th, when we will take that up. I promise that it will be a time a time that was spent 12 weeks. You will see that at the end of 12 weeks you come out stronger, you come out better, you come out transformed and totally different from the person that went into the system. So solitude builds confidence, and in the boot camp we are building confidence, we are building clarity, we are building focus, we are building a whole lot of skills that you will need on your journey. Yes. So solitude, we've been talking about solitude and how it's a gift. Solitude is a gift. It's not a punishment. It's not timeout. Solitude is purposeful, intentional time that you have taken away to focus on yourself, to gain clarity, to help you, to focus on yourself, and help you to skill up for your journey of personal growth. So I've said that the solitude is a season, is not a permanent state. It's not something that you stay forever and ever. No, I'm solitude. No, 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 no. So solitude is a time, it's a window, a time that you have carved out for that purpose of being able to sit with yourself and be able to draw out from yourself. So you see, solitude is actually a time for preparation. It's not a punishment. It's a time for preparation. I like a saying. I don't actually know who said it. They said you don't prepare for war in the time of war. So you don't prepare for challenges or for issues when the challenges are there. You begin to prepare. You begin to prepare way before anything like that comes up. So those times of solitude are actually a time for preparation. So how are you getting prepared? Because we are on a journey, and as with a normal journey, challenges, situations, circumstances will come where you need to navigate, but your ability to navigate those situations successfully will be dependent on just how much inner strength you have built, and you build those in the place of solitude. So solitude is for preparation. Solitude is a time for preparation. It's not a punishment. Oh, so what am I going to do now? Oh, Coach Tracy said we should be doing solitude. So what am I going to do now? No, 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 no. That's not it. Don't get into that place. Don't get into a place of solitude and look at it. Oh, they said no, 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 no. And I always say that all of us are on a journey of growth. We are all on a journey of growth. We are all co-travelers together. However, your journey is distinct. Your journey is unique to you. So where you are going is not the same way that Tracy is going. It's not the same way that the next person is going. In fact, I was having a conversation with one of the boot campers, and I was telling her she's a twin. I was telling her that you are twins. You and your sister are twins, but there is no how that your journeys can be the same. Your journey is unique. Your perceptions, your abilities, everything about you is unique. So everything, we can be taking the same classes, taking the same instructions, but what you will do is to take whatever you are hearing and personalize it. Personalize it as we're here. So people are in different parts of the world, different time zones, doing different things, different weathers. So you want to take everything that you are hearing and personalize it and make it and bring it home to your unique situation and your unique circumstance. So make sure that you're able to personalize everything that you are hearing. So use your solitude as a time of preparation, as a time of laying a foundation, or as a time of create a curriculum for in fact, as I am now, I create time every day. I have time on my own. Of course, I have time at work, I have time with family, I have time doing different things. But I have time when I'm alone. And in that time alone, I have different things that I can do. And at every given time, I'm not doing the same type of thing. That different things I'm doing at a time. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So you must create a curriculum for yourself, but you are equipping yourself. So if you are in a time of solitude and you are reading a book, you are on your own but you're reading a book, you are equipping yourself, or you are doing some other sort of activity, or you are doing a journal, or you are doing something else, or you are just, you're just focused on yourself. I know it was one of the boot campers, she's here, she was saying that she never could just sit still. There are many people that cannot sit still, and stillness is key. Just sometimes just sit still, just let your thoughts focus on you. Let it know at first when you started, your thoughts will wander, but you keep you're practicing mindfulness so that you are not just doing things. People do things mindlessly, people eat mindlessly, people do everything mindlessly. Make sure that you are more mindful, but you keep developing. And solitude is one gift. That is why I think I'm so convinced that solitude is a gift. It's something that we can take real advantage of on our journey of growth, and begin to do things, use it to our advantage, build muscles in the place of solitude, and come out to take on the world in ways that they have never seen us before. And it's the world is ours to the taking. The world is ours for the taking. But you need to prepare. You don't just come out and say, oh, I'm here to take the world. No, the world will question you. Who are you? Where are you coming from? What can you offer? So you build yourself. You are here, you are listening to me. It's one way. But make sure that on consistently, on a daily basis, you are building yourself, and you can take it. I told you that there are grounds to cover, there are heights to attain. You are qualified. Yes, you, as you are listening to me, but you must make sure that you are equipping yourself, because when you come out, the world will question you, will question it. Who is this? Who is speaking? What do you have to offer? And then you begin to stand with that confidence, hold your head high, because you have something to offer. And why do you have something to offer? Because you have spent time preparing. So you are here, you are listening to me, you are learning, you are preparing. Get into the boot camp. It's another way that we empower people, we empower ourselves for our journey of personal growth. There are a host of things going on in the boot camp. Time will not permit me to start breaking everything down. There are a host of things going on the boot camp, and you want to be in a system that prepares you, because there are opportunities. There was one of the I think in September, if I'm not mistaken, one of the webinars we spoke about time, Kairos and Chronos. Kairos and Chronos. We must spend our Chronos, our chronological time. That is the moment, the hours, the minutes, the days. We must spend our Chronos preparing, because the opportune moment, the Kairos times will come. God, in his justice system, will make sure that the Kairos moments come to you. Those are those opportune moments when something just happens. I'm looking for this person. Oh, who can do this person? Oh, a senator is looking for this. Oh, something is happening. A door just opened. An opportunity just came. But who is ready? Who is prepared? So you cannot just sit and be doing nothing. You cannot sit and be doing nothing and just be. No, you must spend your time wisely and judiciously, investing in yourself, investing in your growth, because the opportune times are coming. Prepare yourself, because the time is coming. And remember, you don't prepare for war in the time of war. Many people is when they say, oh, there's an opportunity here, they now wake up and start doing, oh, what they say they want. Where do no. That is why you must understand, where are you going? We are on a journey. I said personal development is a journey. Life is a journey. But where are you going? Do you have your vision, your mission, and your core values? Can you convince yourself? Can you convince people around you that you are going somewhere, that you know where you are going? And how are you preparing for the place where you are going? I can't, for instance, say that my vision is to go to the moon. Then I'm going to the law school. I'm preparing. I went to get a law degree. I went to the law school. I went to do law what practice, and I'm busy. My dream, My vision is I want to go to the moon. No, the person that wants to go to the moon probably have to go to the space center, do space something, get those do those things that are along the line of going to space. I'm not going to go and be getting a law degree and I'm saying, oh, I want to go to space. But that's what many of us are doing. When they wake up and say, oh, people are doing MBA, we all go and do MBA. They wake up and say, oh, no. Now people are doing project management. Everybody is doing project management. We go and do project management. Am I saying those courses are bad? No. But where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Please, can you write your name in the comment section and say, where are you going? Right, Tracy, where are you going? Please help me take a few seconds. Help me write in the comment section. Tracy, or write your name. Don't write my name. Me, I'll write my own name. Write your name. Where are you going? We are on a journey. But you, where is your destination? Where are you going? What's your vision? Where do you see yourself? These are very, very key questions that we must ask ourselves. And they help us. The questions, this asking and answering these questions will help us to prepare for that place. You know that you are going to this place. What are you doing in the everyday? When you wake up every day, how are you preparing for the place that you want to go? Very, very key. Let me write in the comment section. I'm waiting for you. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're on a journey, but where are you going? Do you know? Or do you just wake up and say, oh, thank you for today. We go again. It's a thing, They say we go again. Where are you going? We go again to where? What is your vision? What is your mission? What are your core values? In the boot camp, you will break it down. The boot camp system is a very intentional, well thought out and crafted system. You have to break it down. Where are you going? What's your vision? What's your mission? What are the core values? Where are you going? Where do you see yourself? How do we get there? You break it down. We do this. It's 12 weeks, but you will know where you will know what you are about by the time you engage the process. By the time you engage the system, you will come out knowing this and this and this and this and knowing exactly where you are headed. Yes, I see you guys. I see you in the comment section. Easy says, prepare yourself because the opportune time is coming. It's a must. It must come. And I say God in his justice system has already designed those opportune moments to come. Yes. Tochi says, Tochi, where are you going? Yes. Question for thought. Kuma says, Kuma, where are you going? Easy says, Easy, where are you going? Yes. We ask those questions and then we sit down and we begin to honestly answer ourselves. And that can only happen in our moments of solitude. So you must take those time out. Take those times to prepare. You don't prepare for war in the time of war. You prepare for war before you make yourself ready because the times are coming. Of course, we also use times of solitude to prepare, to sharpen our focus, to build emotional build a mental, build emotional resilience. Very, very key. Just picture an athlete. The athlete trains in isolation. Many times, maybe you go to a track, you will see an athlete running or preparing, going through very rigorous training. Why? They are going to step into an arena. There's a day that is coming. Many times, like Olympic athletes or people that go for the Olympics happens every 4 years, right? Those guys, immediately after an Olympic, they start training. They will train for 4 years straight for the next Olympic. And when they are training, we don't know them or we don't see them. All we know is that on the Olympic day, maybe the whole event may not be up to 5 minutes, like swimming. I don't know. They swim that thing from one end to the other, maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes. Those guys spend years preparing. So why do you think that you should not prepare? That you just wake up and then something will just happen? Why do you think that? These guys, I heard Michael Phelps. He said that he doesn't know in 20 years, he did not know birthdays or Christmas or New Year or Thanksgiving. All he knew that today is another day for training. So those guys prepare. So why do we think? I heard Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant had a training regimen at 3 a.m. Whatever a.m. this guy was training. I've heard about Cristiano Ronaldo's training regimen. So why do we think that in the journey of life we will just sit down and then we'll just wake up and then everything will be fine and dandy? No, we have to. That narrative must stop. That narrative must stop. We must begin to make sure that we are giving ourselves to intentional preparation, because the day is coming. Those opportune times and moments, they are coming. But will you be ready? The question, will you be ready? The answer depends on you. What are you doing to get yourself ready? What are you doing to get yourself ready? Because those times are coming. So picture the athletes, extending themselves in that time of preparation before they step into the event, and then, are able to compete and win. So solitude is the same thing for you preparing for life. Solitude is, so as the athlete trains in isolation for an event, solitude affords you the opportunity to be able to prepare. What are you preparing for? You're preparing for life. Life is going to come. Those things are going to come. Whether it's challenges, you are developing a strength. Many times, have you seen where some people are able to get into very situations that are high tension and they are so calm? What do you think gives them the guts to be so calm? They've developed an inner strength where they are stable. They are stable emotionally. They are stable within them. So whether the situation is is a tense situation, they are able to come in and just bring down, because you just have this air. I've arrived. When I get in, everything has to just normalize. Why? Because I come with a clear head, I come with clarity, I come and I'm in control of myself. And because I'm in control of myself, I'm in control of the situation. And that, ladies and gentlemen, can only be built in the place of solitude. So solitude is a real gift. Another thing that happens in the place of solitude, you're able to find your identity. So your identity, many people think that their identity depends on their social connection, who they know, who they are rolling with, who they are friends with, who their connections are. All that is good. But your identity is really who you are when no one is around. Who are you when no one is around? That is the real you. Many times, many people feed off of energy of groups of people that are around. It's all good. I'm all for. In fact, in the boot camp, there is one class that we continue to feature for as long as the boot camp exists, and that is the power of relationships. I believe strongly in the power of relationships. I believe I harness. I invest in relationships, and I understand the power of relationship. But you must also understand the power of being alone. Not loneliness, not punishment. You must understand that there is power in being alone. So being alone, that true identity, you are able to foster it when no one is around. So who are you? Especially when no one is around. When you know yourself, when you know who you are able to understand what you are capable of and what you are not. And you are not easily swayed. Everybody will always have an opinion. No, whether it's in your work, in your family, everybody will always have an opinion. But when you understand just who you are, then you are not swayed. You are not carried away by external opinions, but whatever people are saying. You know who you are. You know what you are doing. You know what you are about. Sometimes the way you carry yourself, just because of your confidence, people call it pride, people call it arrogance, but you understand. You understand that because you are not giving yourself to certain things, by the time you begin to do some things in certain ways, even the people that you used to hang with say, what's that one feeling like? Yeah, you the only one. Know who you are and know where you are going. Very, very key. When you understand, you will know that you don't have time to engage. You literally don't have time to engage in some kind of thing. So when you are able to harness the gift of solitude, you are able to ask yourself certain questions, which is in that self-discovery workbook. You will find some of these questions there. Who am I? So who are you? Recently, I made a post that especially in Nigeria, people like to ask this question: do you know who I am? I know that some of us have asked that. Have you asked? Please be candid, be truthful. Have you asked, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Everybody likes to ask that question. And many times when people ask that question, They want to show how strong or how connected or their status or their what, how rich or how whatever they are. But the truth, the truth of the matter is that many people don't actually know who they are. When they say, "Who are you?" you think that asking your office, whether you are a senator or whether you are a high chief, or whether you have how many millions in your bank account. No, who are you? Not what do you have, or where do you live, or what office do you occupy. Who are you? And you can only be able to answer that question when you are in the place of solitude. Also, what are your values? What's important to you? Do you know? You are able to sit down in the place of solitude and answer some of these questions. What do you really believe? Some of us say we believe one thing, but in our mind we actually believe another. I was reading one Christian literature one time. The man was saying in the book that many times you say, "Okay, maybe my God shall supply all my needs." You say with your mouth, you quote the Bible verse, but in your heart, you're already, "Oh, how will I do this thing? How will I do this?" So what your mouth is saying and what your heart is, what you are believing in your heart, they are directly opposite, you know, the other. So what do you really believe? You have to stay true to yourself. What do you really believe? Do you know what your purpose is? Where are you going? Do you know? So you have to pause to answer some of these questions, but on your own. And you can only effectively do this when you're able to harness the gift of solitude. So solitude, how do you embrace solitude as a gift? Understand that the time that you spend alone helps you to be able to align yourself with what you are doing, with with where you are going. So where are you going? Okay, I'm saying I'm going to Lagos. I'm going to Lagos, right? Very good. Okay, I even know where I'm going. Okay, I'm going to Lagos. Okay. Okay, but what if everything I wake up every day, I keep saying I'm going to Lagos, but the things I'm doing, I carry my car, I turn it, then I face the opposite side of Lagos. Then everything I'm doing is on the opposite side of Lagos, but I keep on saying I'm going to Lagos, I'm going to Lagos. That makes no sense, but that's how many people are living their lives. Many people don't even know where they are headed. Every day, let's see how this day goes. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what comes out of this. Let's just see. Let's see how the day goes. No, no, that's nowhere to live. So, and but spending time with yourself in the place of solitude helps you to be able to align certain things. Align, you're able to, and you are able to reflect, you're able to review, you're able to realign yourself. And that clear sense of purpose helps you to unlock joy, fulfillment, and peace, which are some of the greatest things that can happen to any man. Many people think that money or fame. No, when you have joy, when you have fulfillment, in my estimation, I think there's nothing that brings more joy than knowing that you are doing what you are supposed to be doing per time. And everybody has what they're supposed to be doing, but many people just don't know. And what is even more sad is that many people don't even really care. So they just wake up and say, what will be, and all that. And then another reason why you should really embrace the gift of solitude is that you are able to create a stable inner world. And that's why I say that because you are stable inside, you get into a situation, no matter how tense, you are able to bring your calmness, you're able to bring that control. Because you have a way you are responding. You're not just reacting. Many people react because they are ill prepared for certain situations, but because you have spent time with yourself, preparing yourself, building your muscle, your inner muscles, you are able to handle situation because you are stable. You are a stable person. That stability naturally will extend into every place that you are. I am a very positive and optimistic person. So when I get into a space, I'm sorry, we are going to have to re-engineer that space. We have to be positive. We have to believe that things are going to be good. We have to believe. And because we believe, it must happen. I don't even care who is there, what is happening. When I get into a space, my positivity just radiates. Why? Because that is who I am. That is, I spend time, I build that. I believe, and because I believe, I see it. So spend time in solitude, creating that inner stability, though, so that it's able to come to play anywhere that you find yourself. Wow, time is fast spent. Just 4 minutes, just 4 minutes to the hour. Oh my God, we've been talking about solitude as a gift. And I'm sure that with these few words, with these few points of mine, you agree with me that solitude is indeed a gift. It's a gift that we have to be unpacking. And is one of the greatest tools. Solitude is one of the tools that we use in the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. I've already introduced that program to you. Please grab a slot. Start your year on the high. I don't think there's any better way to start your year than to get into the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. The 2025 cohort 1, I said, starts on January the 6th. So you want to register. Registration is open already. You can book your slot with just 5,000 naira. You can book your slot. The information is scrolling on the screen. We'll drop it also in the chat so that you can take advantage of that. Remember that growth is a choice. Growth is a choice. You support your growth by doing the things that will make sure that you are growing as a human being. If you want to grow well, you eat well, you exercise, you sleep well, right? So the same thing on your personal growth journey. You don't just say, hey, I wish, or you just say, oh, don't worry, it will happen. No, you will not grow well. So there are things that you need to be doing. And in the weekly live webinars, we explore topics that will help us to be able to harness and grow well on our journey. And this evening we've been talking about the gift of solitude and how we can begin to unpack that gift and use it, to our advantage. So growth is a choice, but you can start now. And one of the ways, and I like to say that every time you hear me speak, the things are not in the air. They are practical, that you can hold now and start today, right now. Even right now, you can decide that it's 2 minutes to 9 now. You can decide that at 9:30 you are going to have some alone time and do this and this and this. So start now, start immediately. If you have not joined our communities on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, please, we'll have the links. Please join our communities. We share rich and engaging content on a daily basis. Our goal is to equip you for growth and for transformation. We believe that you have the potential to be more, to do more, to take territories and heights, and attain heights, take territories that are open to you. But you need to invest in your personal growth and your personal development. So get into the advanced lounge. Also registered for the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. It will equip you even further on your journey. We have so many resources on our seller store. Please get on the seller store. You will access very, very, very many and useful resources on your personal growth journey at just little at a token. You find all those on our seller store. So understand the gift of solitude, and I encourage you to start today to begin to embrace solitude and build yourself, because of course you know that you can be more, you can do more. Thank you so much for joining this week's edition of the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar. I've had such a great time, sharing with you this evening. I know you have had a great time to learn. I know, I'm convinced, I'm so sure that it's been an hour that has been well spent. Thank you so much for being here. We are here because you show up every Thursday at 8 p.m. We're mighty excited to share with you every Thursday at 8 p.m. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the Advanced Lounge community. I'll see you when you register for the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. And of course, I'll see you next week, Thursday at 8 p.m. when we bring you the next edition of the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar. Thank you so much. My name is Tracy Akpera. I'm a personal success coach, and I'm the founder and the anchor of the Advanced Lounge community, a haven for people who are learning and growing and just transforming into a more superior version of themselves. Thank you so much for being with us this evening, and I look forward to future engagement. Till then, I'm rooting for you to be more. Have a great evening. Good night.